Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Professor Layton and this, whatever it is. We are in the middle of a puzzle. We have to free each other. Oh man, it's another puzzle lock. Why do they put locks on these puzzles? Why did they put puzzles on these locks? Like, locks are supposed to be secure and puzzles aren't. But there you go. Think of the buttons as squares on a grid. From wherever you start, move one square to another in the direction dictated by each symbol. A star means go left. A moon means go right. A sun means go down. Drop of water means go up, okay. So let me just draw that on. Star means go left. Does that mean a 5-pointed star? Yes. So that's left, 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 left. Moon means go right. Like, I'd rather be dealing with arrows than symbols, and I think I don't think anyone will blame me for that, to be honest. Moon means go right. Sun means go down. Sun means go down. There's only two suns, but okay. And the drop of water means go up, so let's just put that on quickly. Okay. There's one button you can start from and reach all of the others by following the rules listed above. Okay. So we're going to be working backwards-ish. And I think that it's this one. I'm just going to switch pens. I think it's this one. I'm actually going to keep small, so I think it's this one, and we're going to go that way, that way, that way, that way. Look at that, it's that one. Basically.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Hurrah!
Well, that's settled.
Once you realise all the squares leading to the same endpoint, the start is easy to figure out. Yep. Luke looks so happy there. It would seem the tables have turned on you, Dimitri. Given your penchant for logical thinking, I'd say you're deluded about the current situation. Stop using big words. I need only say the word, and my men will come rushing to my aid. You underestimate me, Dimitri. You think I'd be so naive as to set foot in your base without a plan of my own? This building is fascinating in its complexity. I saw plenty of spots where one might conceal a trap. On my way, I set up a few diversions. Call for a henchman if you like. Most of them will have their hands full for at least a few minutes. Very clever. It's Bostro. Hello, Bostro. Seems I must concede defeat today, but this is far from over. I look forward to seeing you when our paths cross next. That much faster than I imagined. There's no chance of us catching him. Oh no! Dimitri and his men managed to abscond with the... Abscond? Who says abscond in natural conversation? They've stolen the Prime Minister. That doesn't sound so good. Dimitri activated an alarm. You can kind of hear it in the background, but not really. Family members from this area are going to flood this place before long. There's a distinct possibility we may have to fight our way to try and pick up. Fighting in this game, really? Didn't you take care of Dimitri's henchmen on the way in, Professor? Not quite. What few diversions I managed to set up will only buy us a few minutes. Family thugs. Our only hope is to find some sort of an emergency escape route. Dimitri's a prudent man. He may have one hidden in his room somewhere. We must search this place thoroughly. But first, we shall search for hint coins. So apparently there's one there. Apparently there's a clock on the floor. There it is. Upper right corner of the window. I'm hoping I don't accidentally stumble across a puzzle or something, because how did I not click on that? Seriously. And the curtain on the left. So I believe that's going to be one of those hidden ones, yeah. So now we need to tap on this clock up here, and that will give us a hidden puzzle. Look, we found a hidden puzzle. We're looking for an escape route. Oh no, we found a hidden puzzle. So let's, you know, we're about to be swarmed by a load of mafia guys, but you know, never mind, we found a hidden puzzle. Touch the squares on the puzzle. Both sides currently display 58, but Luke and Professor Layton are planning to each touch one square and create two different numbers. The difference between those two numbers will be 39. What are those numbers? Okay, so you can touch any one of them, and it will switch between white and green. No, it turns them from white to green, so not really sure if you can, like, turn them from green to white. It doesn't actually say. But, what if we have... Oh, jeez. This is going to be fascinating. Like, if we Okay, we're going to have to change the second numbers. We're going to have to change one of the second numbers, one of the first numbers, obviously. So what if we change that one to a 9? So that's 98. Then 98 minus 39 would be 59, which you could get by just cutting that one off, wouldn't it? I think it's 98 and 59. Honestly, I do. So I'm just going to enter those, and then when they're wrong, I'm not even going to say if they're wrong, I'm just going to say when they're wrong, we can crash the emulator. But yeah, apart from that, I don't know what happened there. The emulator actually crashed on me. Yeah, so when those are wrong, we will... oh, they're not wrong. I am shocked. I am actually completely shocked. But okay. So, there's nothing like a sense of accomplishment. What about escaping? That would be nice right now. No escape route through the roof. Shoddy design. Don Paolo, shut up. You don't deserve to be in this party. Can we just leave? We can't head out that way. The family's bound to have men waiting for us. Oh, fine. So, there's a puzzle here. I guess this is the escape route. There's a trapdoor! A trapdoor! A trapdoor! Oh man, it's a trapdoor. This stairwell is awfully narrow and there's more than one path. Which way do we go? Which way do we go? There's a map here that charts out the network of tunnels. Let me see. Mine is a bit of a tangled mess. Okay, so we have to decipher a map. A blind escape. Puzzle number 97. In the dark maze of tunnels below, you can't turn unless you hit a wall. Why not? Following this rule, you need to reach the goal without taking the same path twice or running into any dead ends. Which route should you take? It's a maze, so we will start from the end. You can't turn unless you hit a wall. That's interesting. Now, what I'm okay, we've got to go straight forward until we hit the wall, so that means we basically have to go that way round. Now, if we go... Doesn't it? If we go that way, we run into a dead end, so we have to go that way, and then we run into a dead end. Then we run into a dead end. That's the only path I can see, isn't it? Unless, can you actually start off going in any direction? That would make a bit more sense. So basically we're not going that way. We're going to try going up first, I guess. Why not? Then from up we can go this way. I'm literally just trying random routes here, so I don't think that works. So let's go down here. This way. This way round seems a lot better like that. Let's go.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
No time to stop and check. We've got an escape to make, damn it. Great escape, you found the way out. Alright, let's go. Passages below are too narrow. If we wish to get out of here, we'll have to split into two groups. I don't like it, but it seems we've no choice. You always get to be a gentleman. Let me... Don Paolo wants to go off with Flora. Sure. No. Don Paolo's going with Layton. Flora and I will break off. Luke, you go with the Professor and help him keep an eye on Don Paolo. I don't really trust future Luke with Flora. In all honesty, I really don't. I don't know. Something about it. What did I just run into? A wall? Let me feel. This might actually be a door. A handle, okay. Where are we? Great, now where are we? I just asked that, thanks. We're at the bottom of an emergency stairwell. There should be a way out of the building here somewhere. But first, there are hint coins, there's a box at the foot of the stairs, there's a fan on the wall, and there is a drum in the bottom right. So I guess we're just leaving now? This door should take us outside. Well, look at that, we made it out. And there's no mafia guys here? Seriously? We need to put some distance between us and the pagoda. Let's move.
I still don't understand why Don Paolo's here. Can someone please explain that to me?
Always with the questions. Won't you put a lid on it for a few minutes, you brat?
I most certainly will not.
Honestly, you two, would you please stop bickering? You're on the same side.
And while I'm getting things off my chest, Why the heck did I have to play the decoy who gets caught?
Come now, Paul. It wasn't that bad. Your role was certainly the more exciting one.
Professor, you still haven't explained what happened back there.
I knew we'd be monitored from the moment we stepped foot inside the pagoda. So I wanted to make sure we had at least one trick up our collective sleeve. Don Paulo, master of deception and disguise, seemed like the perfect man to employ for the task.
You two are friends? That's the first I've heard of this.
Ha! Don't get it confused, kid. I'm no friend of his. We both want answers to the same questions, so we decided to work together. That's all.
When did this start?
Tell me, Luke, when we visited Dr. Schrader, did anything he said strike you as strange?
No, not really.
It was his greeting that made me suspicious.
Huh?
Who's that? Oh, it's you, Herschel, and little Luke.
Sure, I remember it. But what of it?
He didn't seem terribly surprised to see little Luke, did he?
Oh, of course. In the future, I'm not a kid anymore. But the doctor didn't even notice.
Precisely.
That means Dr. Schrader was...
Don Paulo in disguise, yes.
So you knew he was a fake before he even said 4 sentences. Wow, you're good, Professor.
That planted the seed of doubt, though I didn't confirm my suspicion until much later.
Did Don Paulo pose as anyone else?
Yes, he did a bit of spying on us as Dean Del Mona when we met him last. From the moment I laid eyes on him, it was obvious we were dealing with an imposter.
Amazing! How did you know?
His white hair gave it away.
But white hair seems perfectly natural on a man his age.
Not if he wears a wig. He let me in on his secret some time ago. He's been bald for ages. Don Paulo mistakenly selected a white wig to show how much Dean Del Mona had aged.
Wow! Nice work there, Professor!
Shortly after that, I confronted Don Paulo and had him tell me everything. It seems Dmitri had been paying him quite handsomely to make sure we headed toward the pagoda. I filled Don Paulo in on all the strange happenings we've witnessed here, and then I requested his assistance in solving this mystery.
Well, that all makes sense, I suppose. But the part I still don't get is why Don Paulo decided he wanted to help us. After all, this is the fellow who tried to run us over with a Ferris wheel.
That's none of your business, brat.
Hey! Call me a brat again and just see what happens.
It was Claire, Luke. It all had to do with Claire.
The woman Dmitri was talking about?
Claire was my girlfriend back when I was just starting my academic career. She was a researcher who worked in the same laboratory as Dmitri.
Oh no! So she...
Yes. The last time I saw her, she was on her way to the lab the day of that massive explosion. The oddest thing is that the accident received very little media coverage. It's clear someone with a lot of influence was suppressing information about the incident. I did everything I could to research the matter on my own. My efforts were largely fruitless.
I had no idea.
It's likely that Dmitri feels he is to blame for Claire's death. His obsession with going back in time seems like a twisted version of atonement.
What a terribly sad story. But what does it have to do with Don Paulo?
Well, Luke, as it turns out, Dmitri and I weren't the only ones with strong feelings for Claire.
No way! You mean...
What? Don't act so surprised. I have feelings too, you know.